Alright, so if you did not know, in GTA Online for this week, Cayo Perico is giving you the Panther, which is the highest paying possible loot that you can get. And it can only come during limited time events, such as now. So up until Thursday, you can get yourself some nice loot, especially if you do the replay glitch. And then you can have this forever, so you can make 2.2 mil every time, or even more if you're on PC. So I'm going to start with the console version first. So if you have an active heist, you probably want to finish that off right now. Or you can cancel it and then just go and find the loot on the Cayo Perico Island again. Because you are guaranteed the first scope out during this week, you'll get the Panther. Which is right here. The Panther Statue is right here. So that is going to be a lot of money right there just for that. Especially if you mix it with what I have, which is finding the secondary loot. And if you have 3 gold pieces along the map, then if you're bringing a friend, I recommend just doing it 2 people on console, since you need another person. So back to back, the host doesn't get the money on console, the person joining does. I recommend having 3 pieces of gold, so then you and your friend can loot the 3 pieces of gold, so it maximizes your earnings. So I'm going to explain how to do it on console and on PC during this video. Now on console, it is a bit different. If you're on PS4 and one of you are on PS5, then you do not want to rely on your friend to tell you when to close app, because the PS5 loads faster. So if you're a host on PS5, you want to close app when it's your time on the screen. If you're on PS4, you want to close app when it's on your time on the screen. If both of you are on PS4 or both of you on PS5, you can rely on each other to tell you when to close app. So when everyone has their Black Panther loot and they've scoped out their islands and stuff, and they have possible secondary loot locations for you to get, you just want to finish off all your preps. So remember, it is important, if you're both on, one of you's on last gen and one of you are on the current gen, make sure you rely on yourself to close app at the right time and not rely on your friend, because they all have loading screens at different times. So you don't want to mess up like that. But if you are both on the same console, then it's fine. You can rely on your friend to tell you when to close up. I recommend using the approach vehicle as the cassette car, and then the infiltration point as the drainage tunnel, as well, as it will skip a bunch of time. So you can do this heist in less than 10 minutes. So if you're also paying your friend and doing it back to back, you'll be getting 2.2 mil every 18 minutes, according to what you will see here. So as I said, on console, the host won't be getting any money because they'll be having to close apps so that they can keep their heist. So the host wants to take 15% and the second person joining wants to take 85%. So the person getting paid is the second person to join, as you can see, since we're doing it 2 people. So if you're host, you're the one that's not going to be making money. So you give yourself 15% and then you can do it back to back. So if you both have your heist ready, you can keep switching and taking turns, as one of you is host and the other one is not. I recommend you look for the key cards, and once you find the key cards, you can do this, where you can actually climb up here at the back of Cayo Perico, near where the drainage tunnel spawn is, and you can just run across the roof. Make sure that no one's below you whilst walking along the columns here, so that you don't get spotted, and then you can just walk all the way along and you are already at El Rubio's personal guards. So it does skip a lot of time. It helps you, especially if you are trying to do the elite challenge, which requires full loot bags, and to do it completely stealth, not getting caught. And also minutes, it has to have the time of below 15 minutes, which we definitely do in this. We get it done in 9 minutes and 58 seconds. So I recommend one of you do the hack to go down to the main basement loot to get the Panther, whilst the other one goes around collecting his loot from the secondary bags. So it just saves some time. And from there, once you both have your secondary loot bags full and you have the main primary target of the Panther, then you can start heading out into the second part, where we need to actually escape the island. So we have all our loot and we are ready to go. So just grab all of your gold. I recommend grabbing gold because that is the highest paying one. If you don't have enough gold to fill both your loot bags, just grab something else like cocaine or anything else you find in the compound, and then escape. So from here, I recommend going down to this dock area here. I normally use this one. It's the fastest place to go from leaving the compound through the main entrance. And from there, just kill a couple of the guards near the boats, and then just grab a boat and you can leave. Literally, it's as simple as that. Grab a boat and just drive the boat out into the water. Escape Cayo Perico, just like so. So I took out all the guards so that my friend could grab the boat quickly, and now I got onto the boat. And now here's the important part. When escaping the island, you now want to move on to this next important part. So on console, here's going to be the close app time for the host. On their screen, when the cutscene appears, you'll need to close app from when you're handing the bag right now to when you get the envelope. So right here, and that is the close app time right there. So host needs to close app then. And basically what will happen is he needs to load back into story mode and then load into online. And his high should still be there if he closed app when his cutscene appeared like that. And basically the second person in there, the guy who's not the host, will get his cut of the take, which is the 85%. And from there, a good indicator to tell if you've done it correctly is if the second person, the guy who's still in the heist and didn't close app, so the guy that's not the host, only the host closes app, and then the second guy stays to receive his pay. When he gets to this part of the cutscene, he should just be with him and Miguel Madrazo. So it's just him and Miguel and not you. That's a good indicator that you closed app correctly at the right time. And basically you can repeat back to back just like that. And if you're on PC, you can do it solo and you close app at a slightly different time. So I'm about to show you that right about now. So you can do it solo. Video credits go to ETG. And basically his link will be down in the channel description below. You want to disconnect your internet connection when you see the transaction pending coming up at the bottom right corner. And if you do it too soon, you won't get the money, but if the preps will remain, or if you do it too late, you'll get the money, but the preps are gone. So you want to make sure you do it as soon as the transaction pending is at the bottom right. Then press enter then wait for quitting session to disappear. And you want to wait for the quitting session to disappear and then reconnect your internet. So you load in to story mode just like this and then press home, then click on retry connection to connect back to your social club account. And then just load into online and you should have all of your heist preps and your heist ready to go, and you would have received the money from doing the heist. And you can do it solo on PC by doing this method, so you are making insane amounts of money. As you can see from ETG's footage, as soon as you load in on PC, you should get the heist pass thing and you will receive the money. And as you can see, he walks back up to his heist planning screen and all the heist preps and the heist finale is ready to go because he managed to close app. Well, not close app on PC, he managed to disconnect internet at the right time. So that's how it's a little bit different on console to what it is on PC. That's why I showed both the methods so that this is for both consoles and PC. So basically this video is to help out anyone doing the Cayo Perico Replay Glitch with the Black Panther during this week when it is available. So make sure to rinse and repeat this, go back to back on console, do it solo as many times as you want on PC. Make sure to be making money for the December DLC coming out soon, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Go.